Hello, I'm GymLeaderBlaine, and welcome to Rimworld, Alpha6 by Ludion Studios. For those of you who don't know, this is an up-and-coming base building, open world management strategy game. Yeah, more or less you create a world, like we're about to do here. Guess we'll go 250 by 188, randomize, and generate. And we have our world. This is our entire world, Giri Hadar. And we will be a bunch of travelers, space travelers, that have crash landed on this planet. So we have, as you can see, some things haven't been fully implemented yet. Tundra biome not implemented. Ice sheet I think is playable. Boreal forest is not playable. Mountains, temperate forest, tropical rainforest, desert, tundra again, etc, etc, etc. New colony. And then we have these AI storytellers. 3 storytellers that determine how the random events go in the game. For example, Cassandra Classic, Phoebe Base Builder, and Randy Random. So I think I'll actually go with the Classic. This is a steadily increasing curve until, I think, more or less complete death. And I have 2 worlds so far because I played a little bit of this game earlier, but we'll take our new world. And we get to pick our landing site, our crash landing site. Usually I like something with hills. I'll take large hills actually. 5.23 degrees centigrade, that's actually pretty cold. Interesting. I'll take the large hills. Map size will just be medium, I think. Ludionicus? Ludicrous? I don't know. Didn't know they got that rapper in this. Also, we get to start out with 3 characters. For this, I'm going to do completely random. I will not be able to choose. I will not try to min-max on certain things. Funnily enough, artistic I think is actually not a skill that is usable right now. But psychic sensitivity. That's really harsh. But yes, I'll pick some random numbers. Let's see. 11, 7, and 3. 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take a look at who we got. Ooh. That hurts. That really hurts. Can you cook? You can't even cook. Can't even grow or mine. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Alright. So he needs to be. Alright. Oh god. That sucks, but in the end. Yes. So here's us landing. So let's pause a little bit and take a look at the map. As you can see, this is our current map. Thankfully we actually have steam geyser, which can use for a power plant, and quite a lot of mineral fields, I guess, for iron. Let's see, we have some random stuff. A lot of this is all into unforbid so they can actually touch these things. Character overviews again. So we have our oaf. He will be in charge of cooking, hunting, more or less everything, but plant hunting as well. Our minstrel is going to be pretty much our researcher and our cleaner. Oh, he can cut plants. Okay, that's actually really good. Can't cook. Let's see, we don't really have a doctor either. So everybody's going to be a doctor, everybody's going to be a firefighter. Just like in the Navy, everybody's going to be fighting fires. Crafting for you as well. Art doesn't really matter, but let's see. Guess I need to look at character sheets. Who's our best at shooting? So the big flames mean that they level up very well. Social interactions do with prisoners and with giving gifts to other peoples. So shooting at 6, but this guy's shooting is at 6. So he'll get the Lee Einfeld. He'll get a pistol, and she'll get a pistol. So we have Andy, Rasmussen, and Shaper. So first off, I need to figure out zone, stockpile. We'll just put a stockpile here, and we'll put resources, more or less all our foods, our raw resources, no perils, and no humanoid corpses. No buried corpses either, and nothing rotten. Next up, we need to start mining. So that's with an order. And we also need to chop wood. So let's get the larger buildings. As far as wood goes, we need to start making some structures. So we have 3 types of walls: log walls, wood walls, and metal walls. Log walls are very quick, but are flammable and don't transmit power, unlike wood walls, which have a built-in power conduit, but are a lot weaker. Then we have metal walls, which are strong and able to conduct electricity, of course, but and also are not flammable. Anyways, I think I'll start relatively large building area. Ooh, what's this? I think that might be an elevation problem. Wood walls again. You also need a door. That was funny. Anyways. Thankfully we don't actually have to build roofs in this game. They auto-complete once a room is finished. So, as you can see, it's fully dark because it's fully enclosed. If you can actually see at the bottom left corner of my screen, you'll see for any given square that currently there's a constructed roof over it, dandelions, soil, and it's dark. Secondly, we need to build a secondary zone in here for our food. So let's see, rotten and our food, meals and raw. Rename this as our food storage. Okay. Secondly, make sure there's no food in here. Thirdly, we want to make some beds quickly. Shaper is still outside. Yeah. Going a little bit quickly over here, so fortunately it looks like she'll be sleeping on the ground tonight. Or not at all, actually. Thirdly, we need a wooden table so people can eat. Good enough. Then we need perhaps a second door over here. Wish there was a planning tool. I know there's a planning tool somewhere. I think this is zones. Orders? Plan. Okay, plan. First of all, actually, how big is this power facility? Power. So I want to make it a little bit nicer by mining out this area. And we'll start by creating some wood floors, giving our place a little bit nicer. And then we also could make a growing zone to grow food. Thankfully, things are a little bit easy on the beginning. There's a bunch of stuff sort of located everywhere. Silver is currency and metal is production. Looks like we're out of wood, so thankfully everybody can more or less do things. Yeah, it's not as bad as I first thought, actually. Let me look. Once more characters. So you can't do growing, can't do research or artistic, so it's Shaper here is the only one who can't really do construction or growing or mining, but can do, I guess, unskilled labor is actually what she's capable of. He? She? Yeah. Our coma child. A childhood accident put Shaper in a coma. She didn't wake up until she was in her late teens. Her body never recovered from the years of activity. Medieval minster. Telling stories or singing songs. Hauling disabled, crafting disabled, mining disabled, growing disabled, repairing disabled, constructing and cooking disabled. She is psychically sensitive and industrious. So thankfully she has that. Rasmussen and Oaf. I'll actually take a second to look at some of these. It was a scout and a medieval farm oaf, so he's capable of intellectual pursuits, but a fast walker, so that's good. And Andrew Brown. 62 amateur engineer and aerospace engineer. Wow. Cleaning and plant work, fast walker. So, and then we have our health. So we have our food bar, our rest bar, more or less our body bar or body status list. Current gear. And our thoughts. So unfortunately they're sharing a bedroom right now, so they're not really happy. Let's see, I want to build a structure. No. Power. Unfortunately, I can't rotate this, which would be nice later on once they do more of this game. But it's still an alpha, so I have no idea how far they're going to go with this. So we'll just make a very long hallway. This actually will probably need some metal wall insert somewhere. I'll figure that out later once I get an idea of where that thing needs to go. Thankfully, Rasmussen is on the case. Home regions were to clean and extinguish fires. Okay. So our home region are currently here and here. Really want to get batteries now, but unfortunately they do catch fire. They will catch fire if we leave them out in the rain, so we need more wood. Need production with some cook stoves. On a butcher's table. Fortunately, we only have 6 food left, so really need to get moving. Let's see if there's any deer. Looks like we have a visitor. Male town guard from Policeman's Town. They're wandering every now and then. Thankfully, Andy is getting us some food. Other supplies that have been scattered around the world. Local scroll has gone mad. Oof. You just need to melee attack that squirrel, man. Alright, you need medical equipment. Thankfully we do have a constructor. Pretty sure this roof will collapse in certain places, but oh, he's back up already, thankfully. Non-medical, and we need to get some more wood right now. Currently, the thing I like to do is get power as quickly as possible. Once you get power, you can set up defenses. For example, as you see here, there's actually nothing. So everyone knows that you don't want to stay on this rock for long, but Rasmussen is suggesting that you give the colony a name anyway. Alright, what should it be called? Ellis? God, I hate coming up with names. Our colony name. We need a colony name. Let's see. Oh gosh. Fish Haven, I don't know. Colony of Fish Haven. That's the first thing I could think of. Let's see, now for orders, we need to make bills. Cook simple meal. Actually, I'll configure this to do until you have... Oh, that's the ingredients list. Until you have 12. Buffalo, deer, squirrel, boom rat, iguana, mega scarab meat, and no human meat. Okay. Secondly, I want to make another zone stockpiled. So this will be for... will not be for meals. It will be for raw foods. Not human meat though. So I'll rename this as our raw food pile. This will be for our meals pile. Meals. There we go. And we'll do one more, another zone, stockpile. Right here, this will actually be corpses. Animal corpses, not humanoid corpses. No buried corpses either. Hunting pile. Hunted animals, I guess. Yeah. So we actually do have a character, two characters who can cook, our engineer and then this lady. She won't be constructing, she'll be growing, she won't be mining. She will craft some things and clean. Or Rasmussen, oof. Unfortunately, that means we only have one person who can construct things and one person who can mine things for a while. Unless we do mining or constructing. There you go. Oof. We have 3 more meals, but we don't have anything to cook. So we might actually need to harvest food. Fortunately, they do it in order that we were made, and as you saw earlier up here, fires can start because of thunderstorms or more or less anything else, really. Electrical things explode, they can be burned. Who was it that we got? Rasmussen? He'll start hauling some berries. I guess that's actually edible foods. Oh wait, no, never mind. So now we are getting our foods. We just really need a lot of food, so... Oh, thankfully our potatoes actually, Andy just ended up going outside to eat. Alright. Chop wood. Never really have too much wood, to be honest. It's gonna be the bread and butter of your buildings for a while. Sounded so depressed when I said that. Yeah. Thankfully berries stay pretty good for a while as well. So far we haven't had an attack yet. Oh, that reminds me. Power. We need batteries. And we will make a slight metal wall here to reinforce. And I'm pretty sure because of the angle of everything here, we can't actually get to most of this, so... Actually, I think that did it, so we actually only needed that one support. We can also do with some lights. So we'll make some rooms over here, so 1, 2. Only 2 rooms. Oh, looks like there was some other places around here that actually didn't have roofs. Roofs. You know what I mean. Anyways, we also need a hauling zone. Or a dumping stockpile, rather. So we can do... haul things. So far so good. We need defenses. I Thankfully we have quite a lot of buildings, so security, some improvised turrets. Might put two together. Or just slightly apart, I don't know yet. Group from Policeman's Town are visiting. Thankfully we got a rainy thunderstorm, so even if we get some fires, it won't actually hurt us too badly. Everybody's going back to sleep. Let's see, furniture, we'll build 2 more beds. And we'll send owners 1. And 2. So everybody should have their own bed now, thankfully. No one has to feel like they're somehow out. In some sort of strange area. Secondarily, we need got power. Furniture, we're good for now. Structures, nope. Security, nope. Need a research bench. Do it with somewhere where there's light. We can also build a comms table. Again, in the light. And we also need a trade beacon to actually get things. And that needs to be somewhere around a stockpile. So I'll do it here when we already have everything that we plan to get rid of or sell. Actually, I'll put in apparel, why not, and weapons. Since we now have a research bench, we can go to here for our research, and we have all these other research and all these that are researchable. So shipbuilding basics means that we can actually win the game if we do enough research on shipbuilding and build a ship to leave the planet. So gun turret cooling, stone cutting, pneumatic picks. I think I'll do gun turret cooling first. And I think we'll actually end here for this episode. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like, favorite, subscribe, comment, do all the things, and tell me when I'm doing wrong or if I'm doing things right. I'm still pretty new to this game, but it's been fun so far. I quite like the art style and everything else. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.